Grains of sand. Just look at yourself. You were children and cowards. Where's the ferocity that you once had? Has it flowed away like sand? Flows from between the fingers.
And you, Father, this is no time for secrets. I, too, want to know the truth.
I won't make excuses for my betrayal, nor do I think I made the wrong choice.
See, this one's fucking good. This one slaps. The normal one that we have in the forest and stuff fucking sucks. This slaps. Do that. I also need to grab this for down there. What is this gonna be? What is this doing? What?
Bet you can't keep up with me.
I think that has to do with this over here. Yo, play that good music. Yeah, play that good shit. Oh, I don't remember where to take this. Oh, I don't know where to take this. Just, wasn't it to these? Oh yeah, it makes these real.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
I'm supposed to do it in order to... There's that.
Is this an answer from this world?
I don't know, man. I won't be resting under that. Can't do that during combat, of course. I'm not sure where else the game wants me to bring this. Oh, how do I get by? Aha. There we go. So I need to activate both of these so I can get up there. The guy downstairs, or not the guy downstairs, this guy ain't too happy with me.
Oz, reveal! Go and splat! Windblade!
Come on, buddy, we need to get to killing you.
Let it rain! Midnight Phantasmagoria! Go and splat!
There we go. Now we can do things. Oh, the last one is just here, huh? Oh, no, we can't go on in from that part. Don't grab onto things, it'll just make me take too much time. Did this open up the thing so I can get the Dendroculus?
I'll keep this
Because I really need to get that oh, there we go. There. Also, where the hell is that, the piece? It says it's down. So as in down here? The thing did just disappear. It's gotta be below here. There's no other way to go down here, is there? Ah. Now we can go restore that thing. Oh, what's this over here? This door goes somewhere. Oh, I know where it goes then. Is this a shortcut? Just another shortcut. I should take Amber off the team now.
Just sharpen my spear.
You know, a part of me wonders if Honkai Star Rail is going to come to the console. And a part of me also feels, like I mentioned this before, but people, they had said that when they were looking at like trailers of the game and like showed off things, like the gameplay demo thingies, they were saying that they saw PlayStation controls when it was being shown off. But that's also because, like, you know, Honkai Impact, you can put a controller into the console and play the game. So I don't know if that would be anything different or not. Wait, I didn't need all that!
Is this an answer from this world?
Oh. Yeah, you better pause to read that. But bro, I didn't need to find all that. I had everything I needed. Kind of sad to run away from him because of the good music they actually have playing, but oh well. But yeah, if Honkai Star Rail actually came to console, man, that's basically another MMO, but it's not. It's an RPG, so it's not like it's not this. It's this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then imagine an enemy hit me. That's what that is. Jeez. Well, I thought it was the wrong wall I was looking at. Why'd this one stop? Hey, get moving. Apparently there's a stone slate to our left down there. But that's definitely just out somewhere else. If the stone slates are only for, like, getting, like, treasure, I don't think I even want to bother with it. Alright, keep them there just for a moment, though. Can I even go that far? I can, so I might as well just go and grab it. Give me that. Oh god, the garbage one? Really? Come on, game. I know you can do better. I know you got the better tracks. Play them for us. Play the one with that fucking sick guitar. I wonder if someone has any complaints being like, your coming up section only seems to appear during like these like versions of the game, so like why do you have Raiden's music playing when you're in Sumeru doing that stuff and Izuma was like way done? Because I like the music. Like the pictures don't even match. The Golden Apple Archipelago event, the second version had already ended before you put it on here. So you know there's people out there who would say something like that. And I might just sound like an asshole giving him that little voice, but you know, that's how everyone does it. I'm pretty sure this one's gonna be. Holy son of a fuck. Yo, this is where my guy is gonna be. This is where the purple Abyss Herald would be like, hear the truth. Actually, I think hold on, I think I did decently there. I think I decently copied him. Wouldn't say it was perfect or very good, I'd say it was decent. This should be the last. Well, let's take a look at the stone slate. If things go the same way as before, there may be clues about the stone slate here. I'm getting hungry, but nobody's home. I can't eat yet. Because if they bring back food, well then. Is it gonna do 1, 2? How much clearance do I get to do now? Well, you just gave me a whole new symbol. And now they're gonna tell you to go through these places first. God damn it. It lit up as expected, and there's a map? Tizard, these symbols on the stone slate should be your area of expertise, right? So isn't it time to give us an explanation? Yes, these inscriptions are most likely texts of praise. Someone in an exalted position like King Desert would naturally be fond of things like this. Look, all these wonders are attempted Man, I think the Genshin creators really are trying to bash Twitter in any way now, aren't they? They already bashed Twitter from TikTok, and they're bashing Twitter in the game. Whitewashing, you say, but Paimon remembers you saying something different earlier. Rule by force, you said. Exactly. You spoke of submission and terror before, and you sure sounded conceived then too. Convinced. No, what do you mean? These are conclusions I came up after careful analysis and reasoning. Just look at it. What would it be if not an attempt at whitewashing? Oh my god. It's very common for rulers to sugarcoat all their deeds. Since this entire ruin was made by King Desert, it's not that hard to imagine this is on purpose, right? Reflecting on your own shortcomings in your work. Well, researchers do that. Though they may just write a few hypercritical lines and acknowledgments of a research paper and call it a day. Hypercritical. You know what? They're just pretending to be modest. Why would any academic really believe they're incompetent anyway? Well, somehow Paimon gets the feeling that he's hurting himself with his own words there. I must admit that Jebrael's analysis did give me some inspirations. But an outsiding researcher should be able to accept the opinion of others when they are correct. Needless obscenity will make it impossible to make an academic breakthrough. Don't you think so too? You said everything that can be said from either side. Is there even anything left for us to say? And here we see the researcher's ability to twist facts in its natural habitat. It's nothing of the sort. This is a deepening of understanding. Your inability to realize that shows you still have a long way to go. Speaking of ways, is this place marked on the map our next destination? I think that's where all the treasures meet and all the secrets end. Of course, it will be the end of our grand adventure too, and the preliminary chapter of the masterpiece. While I wearily wish to obtain all the answers at this instant, my body is exhausted. Nectigal and the others are still at the oasis. Oh right, Samuel's subordinates reported to him about the merchants. Do you think they were attacked? Oh no, I almost forgot about that. I told them to do what you want. I told them what to do if something like that happened, so they should be fine. Whoa, that's a first. Paimon's never heard Jebrael sound so uncertain. Let's go back to Nictigal's group as soon as we can. It'll be bad if they are in hot water and they can't get themselves out of it. I mean, we kinda can't move on from here anyway. Oh, man. There's still so much to do. We must hear the truth. I know that one wasn't any good. What they want me to do is unnatural. Why aren't you what the fuck is happening? What, did turning off the thing break it? Seems like turning off the UI broke it for a second. Alright. Wait, there's not even a... The closest teleporter is over there, man. Wait, bro, there's no close teleporter back here. Oh, fuck. How do I get to these two? Probably from going down in here. Back to the Oasis. To see that everyone got all the teleporters on the first day that this update happened, like, goddamn. It is freezing in here, by the way. Just thought I should let you know, I am freezing. I am not immersed with the desert, as I am freezing. I'm about to text my family where they're at, too. They're all dead!
Out of the frying pan.
Your journey ends here.
He big. He mean. He dying.
Lord of Sand, your sacrifice is ready.
Yes, your sacrifice is ready.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever.
Pound into the ground. No rest for the wicked.
Walks with the trying to impress your god as it is far gone. Foolish you were, dead you are. What is this voice? I'm just so happy that you're alright too. They really came at us. Luckily, Jebrael gave us some instructions beforehand, so they didn't make things too difficult for us. If Bontas had Jebrael's wisdom, then perhaps our business would be doing much better than it currently is. You think too highly of him, then. Wisdom? He's one of them. I'll bet it's an experience talking. Father wouldn't do something like that. There's no need to argue with him, Jet. It's my fault. I don't care what happened in the past. As far as I'm concerned, you have nothing to do with Emil now, and that's enough for me. What's going on? I thought a night in the Oasis might bring you all closer together. Why are you at each other's throats again? It's a long story. I'm gonna drink while we load. I see, but I don't have the right to comment on it. Why's that? Well, that's because Tazar is the one who's paying me. No matter who I support, I'll be in the difficult spot. If I support Jebrael, Tazar will probably scream at me to get lost. But if I support Tazar, then we'll be without Jebrael and this whole sand and bandits. I mean, what do you do in a situation? Tazar's words are not without merit, but I think Jebrael has changed his ways. Paimon doesn't think Jebrael's a bad guy either. Anyway, that guy Samael has a weird way of speaking. It's best not to believe everything he says. Jebrael is his enemy. Yeah, so they're definitely not on the same side. I believe that's the most important thing right now, not to get Tazar to trust... But I think the most important thing right now is to get Jebrael to trust... Is to get Tazar to trust Jebrael! What? You're a merchant. You should know the value of trust. Everyone in the world, even in the world of academics, researchers who engage in misconduct will be strict to their research qualifications. Just ask yourself, would you trade with someone who treated you in the past? About that, I would decide based on the circumstances. I dare not speak for others, but Bontias and I have much more flexible moral standards. After weighing the risk and the benefits, we usually choose to take the risk. We wouldn't have accepted your commission otherwise. You guys! I think I said this before, but you were too stubborn. Forget about Samil for a moment and ask yourself a question. Has Jebrael ever done anything to harm you? No, I don't think so. Then hasn't he proven himself through his actions? You know, when you caused all that commotion about after getting drunk, it was Jebrael who stayed and took care of you, Tazad. This isn't the time for fighting amongst ourselves. Yeah, we haven't even found the place marked on the map yet. Jebrael is definitely the person in our group who knows the most about the desert. It'll be difficult for our expedition to proceed without him leading the way. Fine, I'll do it for you. I know I can trust you two, Paimon and Lumine. I'll trust you again. Alright, the archaeological team is back together again.
We still have time. We should travel to the next oasis and rest there in preparation for the next leg of this expedition. I'm willing to explain. To repay for your trust, but the journey is our current priority.
Holy shit, I am freezing. I'm gonna turn the fan off in here. Cause, God, I'm freezing. As the sun is going down, it gets colder. Of course it does. So now we're gonna have to go through that dune thingy over there. It is exactly right. I knew that these places locked up had to do with main story. Wow, with the fan going off, it got colder. What the shit? Weird.
There's a lot to discuss, but first let's set up camp.
Oh my god. Why is it so cold? Now I'm immersed. Now that our bellies are full, what other excuses do you have? Let's hear them. And what did you slip to Nectigo earlier? You better not be thinking of using the merchants to send messages to the enemy. Tizard, you're being too hostile. No one's going to talk to you if you act like this. It was just a note on some trivial matters. It was the luggage that you won't be able to take with you. You can have it once you return safely. How can he can be hostile all he wants. I'm angry too. Forget Tizard, even I've never heard about my father's past. I refuse to believe he's an evil person, but it's his secretiveness that caused all this. None of this would have happened if he told us everything from the beginning. Ugh, now I don't even know where to start. Maybe we should start with his relationship with Samil. Or Samael. Exactly, I can't sleep in peace without getting to the bottom of that.
All of you heard Samael, yes? Well, he was telling the truth. Just like him, I was a member there of my band named Thutmose. However, I betrayed him and Thutmose both.
Did you do it because of Mother?
No, that's not it. I thought I'd never have to mention this to anyone ever again. In the end, it was my fault. There were ill feelings between me and Samael, but I only regarded myself as an insignificant grain of sand. I did as Thutmose needed of me. Afaria was a capable researcher, and the Thutmose coveted her wisdom. They hoped to use her knowledge to solve the puzzle all Hammer left behind. So I invited her to the desert and searched for many ruins with her. Our years spent exploring together did bear some fruit, but it wasn't enough for Thutmose.
And was Jet included in those results? Come on, Tizard, some things are best left unsaid. I'm making a reasonable inference here.
As I said, there were ill feelings between Samael and me. After Jet was born, I kept asking myself if I could still wholeheartedly carry out missions Thutmose gave me, and I had been doing in the past. Could I still tolerate what Samael was doing? In the end, Alfara and I decided to use hitting a plateau in her research as an excuse to take Jet away from the desert, and away from Thutmose. But Samael saw through my weakness.
It can't be.
Researcher that can unlock the secrets of Alhamra is worthless to Thutmose. He even thought that I would have no reason to lead Thutmose once Alfaria was gone.
Father. What? How do you even sleep at night after witnessing things like that?
I do my best.
So our encounter with Sameo was a coincidence.
Yes and no. Thutmose will never give up on an opportunity to unlock all Hammer's secrets. I thought that we might encounter them, but I never expected that we would run into Sameo.
Those were 2E2. Paimon wonders what wicked plots they and Sameo are hatching together.
He will stop at nothing to achieve his objectives. That's the kind of person Sameo is.
Then what's your goal on this trip, Jebrael?
My goal?
It's not Mora, is it? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he was here for the Mora. After all, someone like Desart is foolish and rich. I mean, generous is pretty hard to come by. I'm not drunk, you know. I heard it all.
Perhaps as its jet said, coming to the desert is like returning to home. And in the end, I'm a grain of sand. I was born here, and I shall be buried here as well. Our father and I were like a bird and a fish, but all Hammer's secrets allowed our fates to intertwine. Now you and I, people from different lands, are again here for those very same secrets. I didn't mention all this to you because it was my own selfish dream. It had nothing to do with Jet. I didn't want to make her bear any burden she didn't have to. Desart, we hold different opinions than Alhammer, but you are one of the researchers from the Hindi clan. As long as we reach the throne.
The throne?
Our destination tomorrow, Genshin is where Alhammer's throne lies, according to the legends of the desert. Only concerned are worthy. Only the chosen are worthy to kneel before the throne. The times have changed. If I are to have the chance to look upon the golden slumber that Alhammer promised, I'll be able to fulfill the lifelong wish that Alfara and I shared. To that end, I will do as we agreed to protect you.
Alright, our side would be the weaker if they would be far weaker if they were just Ramin and me. Hey, how could you forget about Paimon? I don't think you can be included in my estimation of our group's strength. Paimon's definitely stronger than you, though. Anyway, I have new worries now, Jebrael. Don't you have revenge on your mind at all? I know you repeatedly promised to protect me until the commission is over, but the loss of your wife isn't something you can just laugh off, is it? If we meet him again, no, I think we definitely will. You and I know he'll be waiting in the ambush for us at our final destination. At the time, what will your priority be? Will you take a step forward to get revenge, or step back to keep us safe? Come on, Desart, stop putting people on the spot like that! It's a very realistic question, and it's linked to my survival, so of course I have to pursue an answer. If taking revenge on Sameo could bring Ophelia back to life, a good deal like that, even if I had the gut him 10 times, even 100 times, I wouldn't hesitate at all. But this is a meaningless delusion that even Alhammer would pay no attention to. I can only pray she has found peace amidst the endless ocean of sand. A man chained by hatred cannot raise a daughter. That's why I left the sands behind me, so that Jet could get away from all this, and those feelings that will not edify her. Father, I didn't know anything. I even said all that. I even said to you all this because you couldn't forget the desert and how hot winds are. If you hate it here, just leave right now. Forget Sameo. To be honest, I want to know about the past. I want to know how you and Mother met each other and fell in love. I want to know what you and Mother had been through, the sweet memories and everything else. But if bringing up these memories will bring you sorrow, then I'd rather not hear about them. Just leave them buried here. I'll stop liking the sand, and I'll stop treating this place as home. We've been together since I can remember. Nothing in this world is more important to me than you. As long as you are well, we can be at home anywhere.
Wait, you can't leave. Our expedition isn't over.
You really have a way with words, don't you? You think so? You should read my articles. I reckon I'm much better at writing than speaking. Even Paimon knows that wasn't a compliment.
Don't worry, I won't quit halfway. Perhaps a day will come where I will meet her again in the eternal oasis. When that day comes, spring water will replace salt water. Joy will wash away the pain. Roses will never wither. And the feasts will never end. But that day is still very, very far away. It will definitely not be now. She knows that I have a mission to complete. I will assist you in unlocking the secrets of Alhammer and protect you until the very end. Sameo will not obstruct us, because I will clear him out of your way. As for Alfaria, if I have the chance, I'll tell you everything, Jet. Time will gradually filter away the bitter impurities, though I am not good with words. I may not be able to convey thousands of her beautiful qualities, but if you're willing to listen, I will teach you everything I know.
My head's a mess. Father, can you sing that song again? Oh, stars high above the wasteland. It always calms me.
It's a song that Alfaria had deciphered from Alhammer's texts. Oh, stars high above the wasteland. Oh, nightingales weary from the day. It's time to take off the crown of roses.